What's up, everybody? Jamie with Unleashed Omaha, out for a beautiful, beautiful May walk. We've got Dakota, Lucy, Tebow, Nico, and little Olaf. A lot of the times I get asked, how in the heck, Dakota, no, let's go. How in the heck do I walk 5 dogs at a time? 7 dogs, 8 dogs, 10 dogs, whatever. I sure as heck don't start that way, okay? So, I like to start with one dog. I got one dog with me, and I teach them what we call let's go. Alright? Let's go is simply, it's a loose heel. It's, all I simply want you to do is I want you to follow me. So, for dogs that don't know how to do this, or are unfamiliar, or maybe they're really hard pulling dogs who pull you down the block, whatever the case is, right? These dogs have not learned to yield to you or to leash pressure, okay? So it is our job to show them how to yield to leash pressure. So all these dogs have been given thorough lessons in just that. And once Lucy. And once I have the dog who is following the let's go command, then I start putting them on a long line, and I start doing it with the leash dropped in my side. Now if my dog fails, it's not a huge deal. I just simply pick up my leash again and guide the dog to where I'm going. So all these guys are just basically waiting on me. You got Olaf back here just being a little nut guy, you know. Okay, now this should be done in a low distraction environment. Now we're at Memorial Park today, okay, so which is not a low distraction environment. There are dogs around, there are people around, sometimes people with off-leash dogs that don't listen worth a crap, which makes it difficult. But the goal in this in the beginning is just to simply get your dog to start following you. That's all we're looking for. So when I say let's go, I say let's go, and I say nope, let's go. Lucy, good. And so Lucy should still be Lucy. It's still a little bit confused on let's go. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to her leash, and I simply say, when I say let's go, I give them a little bit of leash pressure, and they come with it. If they start branching off, Coda, let's go. I simply change direction in the direction that they're heading, and they have to follow. Let's go. Okay? So I'm not making this something that is really difficult for the dogs. Let's go. I'm just saying, every time that I change direction, let's go. I'm giving leash pressure to the dogs, okay? And they're coming along. Nico, let's go. Okay? Let's go. And I'm simply showing them that you need to follow me when I say let's go. Let's go. Good. Good job. Okay, at first I might walk backwards, just so the dog gets a clear-cut picture. Olaf, let's go. And I always start with my dogs on leash. Let's go. Coda, let's go. Attaboy. Okay, I always start with my dogs on leash, and then I graduate to a long leash, and then I graduate to an e-collar, and then I can go out and I can hike with my dogs and do all sorts of fun stuff. Coda, let's go. Coda, come on. Good boy. So, in the beginning, like I said, low distractions. We don't want a bunch of dogs around, food around, things like that, to where we have to compete with all these different things like people and Coda. relax. I don't want to have to compete with all this stuff. I don't want to have to compete with dogs. I don't want to have to compete with food. I don't want to have to compete with people. So I'm going to start this work in your backyard. Start this work in your backyard. You say, let's go, you change direction. Let's go, change direction. Let's go, change direction. Now dogs that are big pullers might need a prong collar in the beginning. Dogs that are medium to light pullers, okay, we're not going to have prong collars. We can use a slip lead, or we can just use simple flat collar. But don't use a harness, okay? Harnesses are designed to pull into. So let's use the tool that's going to work. We have a slip lead on Lucy, pinch collar on T-Bow. These two guys are just following because they're pros. And then we have Olaf, who's kind of wound up in his leash right now, but he's just on a simple leash. It's nothing spectacular, okay? But I don't start this off with 5 dogs. I do 1 dog at a time. Once the 1 dog knows how to walk nicely on a leash, then I grab my 2nd dog and I do the same thing. I have 2 dogs at a time. I say, let's go. And my 2 dogs follow me. And then I add a 3rd. And then I add a 4th, and a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. However many dogs that I need to go, but they all get taught let's go that first week or 2 by themselves. It's not that I just throw them into the pack and they understand how to walk. It's a taught exercise. All I'm simply doing with the let's go command is I say let's go, and I start walking. Olaf, let's go. Good job. Okay, I change direction. Let's go. Now the reason I say let's go every time is I want to help the dog out. Olaf, let's go. I want to help my dog out to understand what I'm looking for, okay? And then when I slow down, everybody slows down because they're like, well, we want to do the least amount of work. Dogs want to take the least path of resistance. They're not going to go all the way to the end of the leash and all the way to the end of the leash and over and over and over again, because they realize at the end of the day they are going to go where you go. They don't have a choice. They're on a leash. They're tied to you. So started on a 6 foot. Let's go. Change direction. Coda, come here. Relax, buddy. We say let's go. We change direction. If the dog gets out ahead of us, we simply change our direction in the opposite direction. We say let's go again. If the dog gets out ahead of us, we say let's go again. Opposite direction. And you're not going to have to do this more than 1 or 2 days. And then you got a dog who's paying very, very close attention to you because they don't want to slingshot all the way to the end of the leash, turn around, come back, turn around, come back. They want to take the least path of resistance. That's what dogs do. Dogs follow the leader. We are the leaders. So after you have a nice dog that's walk, you can teach your dog to walk nice on a leash within a few days. Just go over those exercises. Let's go, follow me. Let's go, follow me. Let's go, follow me. That's all your dog has to do. I don't care if they're perfectly healing, if they're looking at you. That's not the point in the beginning. The point in the beginning is to just follow you. That's it. Okay? So teach your dog, let's go. And then as they get better and better at it, fine tune it. Then you can start working on marking them for focus. So they start looking at you, mark it yes. You tell them, good job. I like that you're looking at me when we're walking. And then after you've done a couple 100 reps of them looking at you, your dog's going to be freaking glued to you. They are going to be looking at you the entire time. And now you have a focused heel. And now you can fine tune it to where the only time they get rewarded is when they start looking at you longer and longer times. Before you know it, you get a dog that is focused healing with you, no problem. So this is how it all starts. And go out there, work in low distraction environments, teach your dog let's go. When they start getting familiar with it, then you got to up the ante. Then you got to start taking it to parks. You got to start going to the outside fences of dog parks, doing your let's go command out there. You know, if your dog doesn't listen to you on dogs, same thing. If your dog doesn't listen to you on food, you put 5 bowls of food down on the ground and you work on let's go with food on the ground. Your dog doesn't listen to you with toys on the ground, you put 5 toys on the ground and you work on let's go. And before you know it, your dog is not giving a crap about the food, the toys, the people, the kids, the dogs, whatever. Their only focus is on you, because you, at the end of the day, are what matters. Then you change your pace from slow to really really slow, back to slow, back to medium fast, back to faster, then into a jog, and into a run, and the game stays the same. Let's go means stay on my left hand side and walk nicely with me, okay? So teach your dog let's go, teach your dog to follow, then bring it to new environments, okay? And then before you know it, you say let's go, and everybody gets up and starts to follow, okay? And I can walk anywhere from 10, 5, 10, I mean, Coda, let's go. So Coda gets out front, I say, no, let's go. I change my direction, let's go. I change my direction, let's go. And before you know it, your dog is nice, focused, in the zone. Your dog doesn't want leash pressure, they just want to follow you. So, hope this little drill helps you guys out. If you got pullers on walks, start that stuff in your driveway. Your dog starts to walk nicely in a driveway, up and down the block. Dog walks nicely around the block, go around the block. Then bring it to other places. And before you know it, you got a dog that's kicking butt, walking nice, paying very close attention to you. Alright, you guys have an awesome day. And let me know if you have any questions or like to see any other videos. See you guys.